After that,
you got me moving. You got me moving.
Take it away.
Set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Victor Oladipo, Taj. Now, Ujioni kicks to Harden. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got the opening basket of the game for Houston. Oladipo against Harden. Outside Westbrook. Outside Gibson. Pass to Oladipo. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
The past few years, they have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Drive by Adams. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down in the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
It's his first trip to the line. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Pablo Prigioni. And so Adams nails both of them. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden outside. Beasley right side. There's a good screen. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Adams, and Capella sends it back. Harden outside. From deep. Nice D from Oladipo.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden the pass to Capella. Down low, here's Beasley. Soft touch off the glass. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. Passes it to Adams. Here's Gibson. Excellent D there from Beasley.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He dishes it to Harden. And there's the 3-second violation. Nene, he's checked in for Houston. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Now here's Harden. No good there off the double clutch. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook leading the charge.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Beverly kicks to Beasley. It's Harden with the drive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded.
Wow. For a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Thunder's check in for Beasley. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Lewis Williams sub in for Patrick Beverly.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Left side Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Lays it in off the breakaway. Abrinas has got 7 points.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
The Rockets with another miss.
And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Gordon with no one around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Westbrook drives in. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Tries again. It's deflected. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Regione's checked in. There's a screen by Cannon. Here's Abrinas. It's deflected. Outside Gordon. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. And the pass to Onuaku. Clock at 4. Ring shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Got a hand on it. Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Nene. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand. Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
They've got Beasley. He's out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it out to Ariza. Dishes it to Prigioni. Over in the corner, Beverly. The 3. They get the rebound. Capella launches a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Westbrook, here we go. No good with the elbow jumper.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Houston calls their first timeout.
They can't guard us on the
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
James Harden, he's checked in for Pablo Prigioni. Here's Capella, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop. You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injury. I mean, the hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Oladipo against Harden. Fires the three. And Gibson sends it back. Westbrook against Harden. They get a hand on it. Oladipo outside. Inside. Here's Adams. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. 5 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. So for the Rockets, Thunder's checked in for Capella. Nene comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Gordon in for Trevor Ariza. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Shot clock at 3. Here's Adams. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Gordon dishes to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Gibson kicks to Westbrook. Down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
And the Rockets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for Steven Adams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden inside the three-point line. Harden missing again.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Onuaku. Looking for his first basket still in this one. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Outside Westbrook. To the inside. Taken away by Nene. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. That's tipped. Outside Williams. Nene outside. He feeds it to Williams. And Gibson sends it back. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been foolproof. Oh, the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now Harden. He has 7. There's a screen. He got it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
A huge three to cut it close going to halftime.